Into the windup and the pitch. Up the middle and off his leg. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
I hope he's okay on the mound.
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Brandon Belt will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. Austin Slater strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Line toward the alley in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Maybe a sign of life right there. They haven't shown much of a pulse offensively at all. Just their second extra base hit of the afternoon. And they're going to need to find a way to get a few more of these things to get back in the ballgame.
Brandon Crawford will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
And they'll step off and go to third here. Runners back.
Keeping them close.
First pitch on its way. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
And this one is past him, and that could be a run. But no, he'll hold it third. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Goodwin makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now a long throw home. And this will wind up a sac fly and an RBI as the shutout goes by the boards here in the 9th.
Yeah, they had to scratch and claw to get it done, but this sac fly finally gets them on the board. Hey, the way things are going, they'll take it.
Eduardo Nunez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Ryan Madsen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Runners left in scoring position. One of the big keys to this ball game so far. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up, and the Nationals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a little unfortunate he couldn't get that final out in the ninth, but still, 8 2/3, good innings of